Well, YouTube, you wonder what a dead mall in America looks like, more specifically Dayton, Ohio. You'll find this place, Dayton Mall. Don't let the storefronts that you see that are occupied deceive your eyes, because this place is on the verge of dying. See, there's only a few customers in there, and this place is just on the verge of death. They seem to have built a lot of space on the outside of the mall, though. I-Class Academy Prayer Room, of course, that's closed right now. Painting murals. Like we need any more murals, because they don't know what else to do with all this mall space. And of course, this drywall is where stores used to be at here. I made a video from here years ago that I said, welcome to the Dayton Mall. It's still a thriving mall. Well, not anymore. It's not thriving no more, people. I mean, you look at right up here, there's hardly anybody up top. And on the bottom, it's not much better. They've lost 2 of their 4 anchor stores as Sears and Elder Beerman moved out of here. They have a few at jewelry store counter. I don't even know why the heck they got that. Foot Locker, they're still here. Well, one thing that is still here is miraculously Spencer's. That's been a fixture in malls forever, and I'm sure they got a Bed Bath & Beyond here somewhere. Even the most dead mall in the country, you know, still has that miraculously. Well, most of them do, not all of them. So a lot of spa places and nail places, but not really much else going on otherwise when you think about it. Yeah, you know, malls have been a dying thing in this country for a long time, and after my trip to the Philippines, it's interesting last year that in the developing world, malls are still thriving there. But I think the main reason why malls are still thriving there is because in the developing world, you don't have that much viable commercial real estate space. Versus here, you know, yeah, you could tell Kinsey Kosher Glam, yeah, that's closed. Dayton Mall logo on it. The Humane Society is in here now. But yeah, this yeah, as I said, in the Philippines, you know, and in a place like that, you know, it's a developing country, and because it's islands, it's a shipping costs are a lot more expensive. And Meow's a cat boutique. And because of that, you know, malls are thriving there. But what will they do when they? But what will they do there once the salaries catch up to first world standards? And you know, if they ever do. As I mentioned, you've got a lot of salons here. Kids Foot Locker. There's nobody there. Even one of my friends was saying this mall has very low energy. Spencer's, that's been a fixture in malls nationwide for a long time, but it's, who knows what they're doing that they hang on still. If you got a lot of beauty places in here, and I've noticed something common to a lot of these massage chairs, and of course, maybe you guys can issue a comment on this. What makes Dayton strong? What do you guys think? Great American Cookies, they're still here. I tell you what doesn't make it strong is fluff sayings, fluff logos, dying retail, trying to be in denial when a community is dying, and when quality of life is disintegrating. That doesn't make it strong, does it? Pretty much seems like a lot of the stuff that's left here is just jewelry stores and just beauty salons. Hot Topic, Torrid. Buckle. New York Company Outlet. Like anything from New York's gonna really sell in this mall. She probably has an easy cleaning job. Pac Sun. I mean, let's face it. Closing out clearance, everything must go. Maybe they decided they've had enough and are packing their bags and getting out of here. Here's another Foot Locker. There's two of them in this mall. Life is Pink, Victoria's Secret. How about Life is Dead in there? There's nobody there. Hardly. Yeah, we must not lose sight of it. I mean, this is on a holiday, MLK Day, and it's a cold day outside. This would be a perfect day for people just to come to a mall if it was really thriving. But look at this. Store closing. Funky Plus. And you're going to see a lot more stores close here the next several years. I was speaking with a guy that's running a pizza shop upstairs in the food court. Poor guy didn't have any customers, and he still has 2 years left on his lease. It looked really dead. I said, if you need to find a way to break your lease, get out of this mall and find another location. Got a few empty storefronts down here. Radio Shack used to be down here many moons ago. Enter to win a vehicle, Jeff Schmidt Auto Group, Brenda's Crafts, Primitive Country Creations, Chick-fil-A, T-Mobile, Sweet Sensations, looks like Fetch, maybe, I don't know what that is, maybe some kind of, oh, it's a pet store thing. You see, there's just nobody walking in those doors, only one lady just walked through those doors. Super Game Team, that used to be the old Elder Beerman. That's gone. Who knows when they'll get something in there, or if they even will. T-Mobile, yep, they don't have any customers right now. Treasure Trove Collectibles, there's, I mean, would have to say at least 25% of this mall is vacant. And although that number probably seems on the rather low side, Miracle Eyebrows, I don't see what's so important about that. Monarch Market, Lane Bryant. I mean, that number may not seem like a lot compared to some of these malls, but it's like 6:30 on a holiday. 20 years ago on a holiday, this mall would have been packed. Now, MLK Day is, you know, is considered a minor holiday. Not everything closes for that like they do some of the other more major holidays. But look how dead this place is. I mean, you're witnessing a mall dying, you know, right before your eyes. And if it wasn't for Forever 21 and H&M, I guarantee this part of the mall would be completely drywalled over, because that's typically what they do, especially near the entrances, to try and hide the emptiness of it, is to drywall over the mall. Opening is February 1st, Snapology. Well, good luck with that idea. Explore your idea. Your business starts here. Well, who wants to open a business in this kind of environment? And this mall is not in a bad area. It's not dying for the reasons that the Salem Mall did 20 years ago, or the reasons why the Upper Valley Mall did, or the mall in Piqua. It's just shopping trends have changed. Fruit for all reasons. Well, I guess there's never been any reason for this mall to be, you know, occupied and thriving the last few years, because it's not. Yeah, this mall has a very ugly feeling to it right now. Macy's and JCPenney are the two anchors that are left. Dick's is still left inside of here, but that really wasn't in what you would call a, you know, mall anchor space. I guess they just took that. But yeah. This is what... And I guess this third perk moved down here from the food court. But for what? There's nobody here. There's nobody here. Look. They aren't even still open. Not enough jewelry places in this. Zoomies. Boulevard Kids and Woman. American Eagle Outfitters, and miraculously, I might have spoke too soon. There is no, and they don't sell physical copies of games in here either at FYE. I'm not going to record the inside of it, but American Eagle Outfitters. I have not seen the infamous Bed Bath and Beyond yet. Because it seems like every mall, especially ones that are dead, where they have one. Look at this right here. There's absolutely nobody in sight. I'll tell you what makes Dayton strong. Empty and dead malls. Empty and dead malls. There's nobody here. Why would you even want your business here? That doesn't matter. This 20 years ago, it would have never been this dead. I mean, it's bad. It really is. I mean, on a cold day like this, 20 years ago, this place would be at least have some people in it. I mean, look, there's absolutely nobody in here. There's just absolutely nobody in here. I think if I were any business in this mall, I would be, unless I'm getting really cheap rent, I would be looking to break my lease and get the hell out of here as quickly as possible. Because there's absolutely no reason to even hang on at this mall. There's nothing here. I mean, I don't foresee this mall closing by the year 2030. But by 2035 or 2040, I would not put it, it's not out of the question. Because a very alarming stat, or actual, statistic that I was reading, and I don't think anybody's really surprised by this, but up to 25% of all malls nationwide are projected to close over the next 10 or 15 years. If this ain't in the next 25%, well, it'll probably be in the following 25%. Because, yeah, people are just not building malls anymore. There's no need to have them. Because this is plenty indication. Now, this is full of crap right here, the Room place. I mean, look how disgracefully they've drywalled over this. If they were really going to come in here, would they really come in soon? I'm not buying that. And why the hell would they want to be in this dead mall? But why would you want your space completely drywalled over? That's a sign right there of just deadness when you have that. And these right here are real common now, Seem like these relaxing chairs at these malls. Caution construction area. I'm not buying that, people. And you see these recreational areas like this, for the kids or whomever. popping up in these malls. We even have a cornhole game, ping pong, because they don't know what else to do. I mean, see, back years ago when I was a kid, they used to have stuff like this inside the arcades, where there used to be a specific part of the mall that was designated for this. I can remember coming here when this was a more thriving, you know, mall and place to be, but it's no more. And it probably never will be again either. It probably never will be again. At least I don't foresee it. Those malls are dying. So let's, you know, shamefully drywall over more empty space, because this place is going to have a lot of vacancies in the next, you know, 5 to 10 to 15, 20 years. Nobody here. Nobody here. 20 years ago, this mall was never this dead like this.
Really? It is a Monday, that's true.
No, it don't matter if it's Monday or not. It was never this bad. Even on a weeknight. Not really. It's just, I don't care what day of the week it is, people. I mean, on a holiday, it was never this bad 20 years ago. I mean, and I never was a big mall shopper, but I came to malls enough to know what they would be doing at that point, what they would have been doing. I mean, of course, people are going to make the same excuse that, well, you didn't film on a Friday or Saturday night or on a Sunday. It doesn't matter. When the foot traffic is this bad, I mean, and it's plain as day that it's dying in here, there's a serious problem. I mean, look at this, people. There's just absolutely nobody here. There's very few people here. I mean, you would think there would be a lot more vacant storefronts than this, than what there is, but we're gonna see that it's gonna slowly get worse over time. And there's just nobody here, people. This mall is just not doing good. Outside of Macy's and Dick's and JCPenney, 2 of the 4 anchor spaces are gone. And it's just dead. Look at the food court again. But I'm going to wrap it up on this one. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here over the coming years.